Welcome to Marriage Monday with Jeremiah and Savannah Jennings. The Jennings own Growing Green Landscapes and are very happily married. In this podcast, Jeremiah and Savannah discuss the wins, losses, good times, bad times, and everything in between pertaining to owning a business while maintaining a healthy marriage along the way. We hope you enjoy the show.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode today here on the Growing Green Podcast. Welcome into another Marriage Monday. It is Jeremiah here with you, and I'm joined with my beautiful co-host, Savannah, who's here with us. Let's bring you in the fastest intro we've ever done. How are you doing?
We are getting right to the point. I'm good.
Good. Well,
Happy to be here.
This is our second time recording because Savannah told me that I was monotone and lame the first time. So if I just blew your eardrums on that intro, then you can thank Savannah.
It's constructive criticism.
But it is our second time recording, not as bad as Friday's show. Friday's show was...
Did you talk about that?
Yeah. I'm telling you, I don't know that I've ever been that frustrated. Like, I wasn't even... I don't even know. It still turned out to be a good show. But, like, I had a really good show. I had recorded for, like, 35 or 40 minutes. I was on my last sentence. Like, my last
closing
sentence.
out.
I was closing out the show T-minus 6 seconds from pressing the stop button. And my dog was laying under my desk and got up and unplugged the cord, and the whole file was lost. It makes you want to go through and like hit the stop button every 10 minutes now.
Yeah.
Like, and just put 3 files together. It would suck. It would make it more work in post edit, but that would never happen again.
Well, no dog in here today.
No dog in here today. But if you have like a power surge or something, same thing. Same principle.
Haven't we been doing it during a storm before? And you've been like,
scared.
We should stop.
Yeah, when it started lightning and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, how you doing? You excited to be here? How are y'all doing? How is the rest of the world out there?
Are you waiting on them to answer?
Yeah, I was waiting on somebody to say something.
Okay, because you asked me and then you didn't. I'm good. I'm very obviously battling some type of little sinus cold right now.
You didn't sound
so
nasally before you put a headset on.
Yeah, this was also part of the reason that we stopped the first recording because Jeremiah called me out for being fake, like I'm pretending to be sick like this in the microphone. No, I just didn't realize how bad my voice was until I started talking into a microphone.
Yeah, talking into a microphone and hearing it's like if you ever been on a stage before singing of any sort or anything like that, having a monitor or even just speaking, having a monitor come back to you, and if you've never done that, you have no idea what that is. Having a monitor that's the speaker on stage that you hear yourself with. So like you have the microphone, there's speakers going out to the audience, and then there's a speaker on the stage pointed back towards you. That's called the monitor. And that is so you can hear how you...
I had no idea you knew all this.
Yeah, I'm an audio engineer, pretty much.
Oh.
That monitor
Jeremiah
is
also
how
is a singer, so that's why he knows all this.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I can read music. You know how it goes. I'm also an instrumentalist. You didn't know that either, did you?
Yes, I did. Tell him what you play.
Oh, I can tear up a trumpet all day long. Is that funny?
Yes.
That's probably yeah. I don't have an instrument.
Fact about Jeremiah, he plays the trumpet.
Yeah. You didn't know that one. That's a new one for today. I guarantee you that. Yeah, I grew up going to a private Christian school, and we had to do band and choir and all that stuff.
Jeremiah was a band kid.
Yes and no, not really. We kind of were forced.
But you did sing for real.
Yeah, we had to do fine arts. Like it was fine arts was a big part of the school.
You don't have a terrible voice. Like you don't sing a bunch of solos, but did you ever sing solos?
No. I did. I wasn't all of our special groups though. I had to be.
Can you explain what special groups are? Because I also had no idea what that was.
What do you mean special groups?
Like that's a term that you say.
I've never explained
like,
that to you. What do you mean?
But I didn't know. Like anytime there's like a featured song, like 2 or 3 of them will sing it. That's a special group. I didn't know that until I started going to church with y'all, and y'all talked about doing special groups.
No. I'm saying like in fine arts, you have like ensembles. You have like a
yeah, I guess so. It's technically like
you have a large ensemble, a small ensemble. You have 3 people, 8 people. Like so, there was different versions of that we were in. That was all. Like I wasn't good enough to be in like the 2 or 3. I was like in like the 6 or 8.
Okay.
I wasn't that good. But yeah, I learned how to read sheet music, doing band and choir, and then it was I don't know, man. I don't know when the last time I played was. Probably. I mean, it's been years.
Probably when we were trying to clean out your room,
Literally.
and you found it under the bed and almost made mine and Marley's ears bleed because it was not in.
It wasn't tuned.
Yeah,
no, it wasn't tuned at all. It's been sitting there. So, yeah. In case you didn't know that about me,
fact.
There you go. Something new every week here on the show, guys. But how do we even get? Oh, the monitor. Oh, talking about hearing yourself. So
yes.
we wear headsets for the podcast. If you've never done one or anything like that, then you've never heard yourself talk like back. It's like going into your brain. Like, it's weird.
Yeah.
You're just hearing yourself so strong.
Right.
And the first time I ever did it, I was like, whoa, this is weird.
And what's so odd to me...
Now I can't do it without it.
Well, what's so odd to me is when I talk in here and when we're conversing and with other people, their voices sound totally the same to me. Like, if they have the headset on or they don't have the headset on, their voice sounds the same. But when I put the headset on, my voice sounds night and day different than the way I hear it just talking out loud.
Yeah, hearing yourself
talk. It kind of like throws you off a little bit. It's weird.
Yeah, it makes you self-conscious.
Is this how I sound to everybody?
Yes.
That's...
Right now?
Sorry. Yeah.
With the nasal? Yeah. I think this does emphasize it, though. I think it makes it
does a little.
Because the headsets are so clear. Like, they're so crisp. It is
so clear.
It's good audio. Again, the audio engineer coming in here.
Okay.
Last week was a big week. We had good stuff happen in the company. We didn't have anything crazy happen in life. Did we?
No.
Jack got a haircut.
Yeah, woohoo. We've been kind of sickly. Jack's
had a cold.
Just me and Jack.
It's just been weird.
You've been fine.
I'll tell you guys, if you want to have one real piece of advice to take away from the show today, then it's going to be vitamin C. I know you thought it was going to be something profound, but it's vitamin C. It's very simple. We started taking vitamin C probably 2 years ago, I would say, somewhere in there, somewhat regularly. I'm a huge advocate. I was like, one time I started getting sick or something, I just started taking it. I was like, let's just see what it does. And now literally almost every single time I start getting sick, I just start pounding vitamin C, and it usually for the most part clears it up, stops it in its tracks. And that happened this time. I started coming down, my throat started hurting, I don't know, a week and a half ago probably. And I started taking it. My throat hurt for maybe 2 days, and then it just kind of fizzled out and went away. So it's awesome. I just take the pills, the 1,000 milligram pills. My granddad was a pharmacist, and we were talking to him about it. He said, "Oh, you can take it. It's always great to take it, but if you take more than 1,000 milligrams, you just pee it out."
Yeah.
So he said it wasn't.
Because you were taking like 2 of them. You were like,
yeah. I was like, we're really pounding. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you can.
He said that was pretty much useless. So don't waste your time and money doing that. But 1,000 milligrams a day keeps a doctor away. I don't know. It's worked well for me. So. It's been good. I had the opportunity to teach our Sunday school class, which was cool. We talked about marriage, we talked about relationships, and had a pretty big open discussion.
All the fun things.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was good. I thought it was a good time. We had our class is, I don't know, 25, 30 people in there.
Yeah.
Sometimes more, sometimes less. Yeah, it just depends. But it's a small group settings. It's not made to be some big group through the church, and it's been good. Got to meet a lot of great people in there, grow some great relationships, and that was fun. It was a cool opportunity. It makes me think about the stuff we talk about on this show a lot, how much we've learned the past 2 years doing it, the conversations we've got to have, the things we talk about. I think that we're just trying to constantly get better, and if you're not getting better, I think you're going in reverse. You're just staying stagnant, and I don't think that's good.
Yeah,
I think if you're not growing,
because everything
you're dying.
around you pretty much goes forward. So you got to either get with it or get left behind.
Yes, and that leads into trades, Together in the Trades, which is the Summit for Couples in Business, and we're heading out for that in less than a month now, which is crazy.
Yeah, y'all pray.
26 days. Oh yeah, we have a passport update.
Basically, I tried to get in contact with a bunch of different people. The passport people, zero help. Zero.
Yeah,
I don't care what you
Gladys
say.
did not help.
They were like, just keep
Her name was
checking the
actually
status
Gladys, by the way.
online. Yeah, it was. I was losing brain cells during that conversation. I was so irritated. just keep checking the status online. And I was like, I know that it's going to get rejected. Do you understand me? Is there anything I can do?
Catch them up real fast in case somebody missed.
Long story short, I do my passport like in ample time, like get everything together, send it. Somehow my picture was damaged in the mail. Like it was kind of sketchy. It looked like somebody had taken like a coin or something and like scratched it out.
Yeah.
I don't know. So it got rejected and I got it back in the mail 2 weeks later. So then I was working a few days in a row and we were going out of town. So I said to Jeremiah, I'll go get my picture retaken. Will you please throw everything in the mail and get this out by Monday before we go out of town for a week so that we still have time? He says yes, he does it. He did not know that my old passport needed to be with all of the documents. So he left that out. I did not realize that he had left that out until we got home a week later from our beach trip.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, oh my gosh, it's going to get rejected a second time. I'm not even
looking back on it, it's a good thing you didn't know because then you would just been stressed at the beach the whole time. You were at least able to just like live carefree at the beach for a week.
I guess, yeah. Whatever. So then we start kind of getting frantic because I'm like, okay, last time it took them 2 weeks to reject it and get it back. Well, then I'm a month away from when I initially even tried to do it.
It's been 6 weeks ago since you sent the original paperwork.
No.
Close to it.
No.
It's got to be close to it.
It's been about a month.
No. We've been home from the beach for 3 weeks, and you sent it 2 weeks before that.
Okay, whatever. So anyways, we do all that, and I'm talking to people. Can I overnight? Like, I explain that situation. Everything's in there except that. Can I overnight that to you? Can you hold it and then just put that with it? And they could give no help other than just check the status online, and they'll email you if they need anything else.
Yeah.
So then I'm frantically like, I might not have the passport. We need to talk to the cruise line and see if I do have a active passport. It just has my main name on it. Mm-hmm. So then I'm like, can I use that if I also bring my marriage license, like proof of name change? Because some places will allow that. Well, so I did try to talk to the passport agency about that. And they said, I don't know. That's up to the discretion.
Cruise line makes their own
And I was
rules.
like, what the heck? Like, how is that okay?
Hopefully nobody tries to buy off the cruise line to get people in and out of the country.
I was like, okay. There's not like a standard like across the board.
That is really weird.
What is and isn't acceptable to get back into the country? Like, that's a little sketch, but okay. So they were like, our hands are tied. I don't know what to tell you. You're going to have to talk to them. So I do talk to them. They say, we don't really care. Whatever your name is on your cruise reservation is the name of the document we want to see. And I was kind of like, oh. So I could just change my name on the cruise reservation and have my old passport and be fine this whole time?
Yeah.
I'm heated. And he was like, yeah. So that's all great and fine, but the passport agency has both my marriage license and the old passport.
Yeah. So now Savannah's going. We're gonna get off the boat. I
don't know. So
you can go get your marriage license.
Fast forward, I get an email saying, "Hey, we have your application. It looks okay, but we don't have your passport." So we go that day, and we got 2 day shipping, and they got it. I guess it was last week, but TBD if they actually can make my new passport and get it back to us in time.
Yeah, we should have put a note in there that said, "Hey, we leave by this. Please rush this."
We're less than a month away.
We really should have done that. I don't know.
That doesn't mean anything.
I mean, it does. Somebody's hands are going to go on it.
But we can contact them and say they know my date of travel. That's on the application.
Oh yeah, I guess that is true. Yeah.
So anyways, that's that update.
That's the update. We got the old passport out. It's still out there.
It makes me want to check right now and be like.
I mean, you can check, but I don't. It's not going to update anything over that fast because they wouldn't have got it until Thursday. And they went straight into the weekend. No. The government doesn't work that fast, honey.
Okay.
So, worst case, we can just go get a marriage license copy, for a certified copy from the courthouse, and take that.
They have a passport. They have my passport.
You can take your license. You don't have to have. You can take your driver's license.
How does that act as a passport?
Oh no, you can take your birth certificate. That's what it was.
Yeah, I was like, what? My gosh, this is so stressful.
Yeah,
I'm getting upset talking about it.
There was a way that you could do it. I forget. But Anyway,
It would suck.
if you're going, looking forward to seeing you in the Bahamas.
Yeah,
But
woohoo.
we were talking about just in Sunday school today, all the things that go into having a healthy relationship, nurturing a relationship, and just growing in.
Yeah, it still says application status, additional information needed.
Yeah.
They
So
sent me
there
a
should be.
letter.
I would say there'd be an update this week sometime.
Maybe tomorrow. This is a Sunday right now, so
Yeah.
maybe
it's,
on a Monday. Anyways.
it's still out, but sooner or later we'll find
I'm
out.
scared.
We'll find out what the issue is, and we'll learn something. So, looking forward to seeing you in the Bahamas.
Yeah,
Savannah might just be hanging on the boat with you, but
it's fine.
I'll be out there having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
I asked Savannah if I could still go if she couldn't go for some reason. She said no.
I didn't say no. I said, why would you go to a marriage conference without your wife?
I don't know. I can still learn myself.
We could,
I have a lot to work on.
yeah, but not in the Bahamas without me.
Not that much. Is that what you're saying? I'm pretty good, right? I don't have that much to work on. We just I don't need to go. Okay, cool. Good to know.
Okay.
Let's talk about conflict resolution. Should we talk about that
Sure.
while we're resolving conflict?
Yes.
Um,
We just did a great job of it.
what? Oh yeah, we took time apart. That's not a bad thing. That's a very good thing, and you should be proud of that. Savannah, before we recorded this show, did something that frustrated me, and I did not want to argue about it, so I just took the dog outside, and we came back, and now we're good to go.
But we did argue about it, and then you took the dog outside.
Well,
And
you
then
have
came
to
back.
you have to acknowledge what the issue is,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
you take some time and you say, okay, well, we're not going to sit here, and it's not going to get any better if you just when you're both heated. Take some
Yes.
time,
Yeah.
and we both have to work on. I think that we both have to work on humility, the humility side of it. Like no one's right, no one's wrong in the situation.
Well, I was wrong.
Oh, good, you remember that was a test.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what makes it hard to be humble? That. Okay? That.
No, we were talking about that this morning for real though. Like you're a team when you get married, and you have to realize, and this is good. This is good because when you're in business, when you're growing a company, your wife may be working outside of the home, maybe working in the home, doing whatever. There are going to be days where like you do things right, your wife does things wrong, vice versa. But you have to get rid of that mentality.
Yeah, I was glad you said that because I was actually going to interject and tell you that.
What?
That you can't look at it. You can't go into this with that mentality.
No,
of
you
right
can't.
and wrong. I was right, you're wrong. I was wrong, you were right. Like,
If you have that, it's always going to be like who's better than who. There's no uniformity. There's no.
it's just learning. It's just information gathering.
The thing
Who
that's so
says
crazy.
that?
What?
It's just information gathering.
I've never heard
Like you
that.
just learn.
Yeah, I don't know. The
I
thing
thought
though,
maybe is it like, oh, it's a workout thing. Never mind. Sorry.
the thing that's crazy is when you're newly married, figuring this out.
Yeah, because we kind of went around the room and we're like, found the couple that had been married the longest and the youngest, and then had the people that had been married the longest kind of like give some advice, and then the people that had been married the least amount of time kind of share what had been the most,
Which was 3 months,
like
very fresh.
It's like surprising maybe, or like one of the coolest things they learned. And kind of one thing that they said was just like learning to live together, which is seems like a simple thing.
You're such
Once
a
you get far removed from it, you're like, yeah, you move in together and it's fine. But it is such an adjustment.
you're such a selfish person before you live with someone else, whether
Yeah.
you like it or not. When you're the one that you fend for,
and you might even not realize it. Like it's almost a subconscious.
yeah, you're
Like,
not.
You don't.
You're not trying to be selfish.
Yeah.
It's just like, and it may not be like I'm better than you. It's just like you fend for yourself, for your food, for your car, for your home. Like,
Well, and it's a little bit too that we didn't really talk a ton about, but how you were raised comes into play. Like even
Yeah.
so many little things, from like the way you load the dishwasher or how often you wash the towels or sheets, or how you wash clothes. You dry everything, you hang everything to dry. Like who does the grocery shopping in the family?
what
Little
roles?
things like
Yeah.
roles and things like that, or just how they're done. You know, like how people. My dad's so weird about the way the dishwasher should get loaded. It's like dumb things like that, and you go into it thinking that the way, not everybody, not always, a lot of people,
the way
you're raised is the right way.
Yeah.
And having to kind of come together and know that just because you're raised that way doesn't mean it's right or wrong.
Yeah.
There are some things that there is not a right or a wrong way. We have to learn that together too. And just being patient with each other in that, and prioritizing the other in that, and knowing that it like that person is your family now, and not, like running to it's hard to grasp
you
that.
become one. Like, you don't go your family. This is so not like, people hate it. Parents especially hate it.
Yeah,
like,
it's an adjustment.
They don't want to hear it. You don't run home to your family. You go to your spouse.
Yeah, and what got us thinking about this was they were talking about how the first 3 months of marriage, they feel like they've been gone everywhere. Family, his family wants to see him, her family wants to see him. They have this trip planned with so-and-so's family, and you kind of get into this like you can't say no because it's your parents, right? Yeah. It's your family, like that's who's always been, and they are still your family, but
But they now come second.
Yeah.
Until you have a kid.
Yeah.
And it's just like.
And then nobody cares about you. They just care about the kid.
Yeah, that is true. If you're not doing those things now, though, work on them. Like, work on them. I promise you. You'll see change if you just try to be humble. And somebody said this before. I think we might have said it on the show before. You've heard it, I'm sure. But, like, how would your relationship look if your sole, like, purpose every single day was, how well can I serve them?
Yeah, like
how
them.
well can I, outserve my spouse? Because, like, when you both are doing that, you're both going to be totally humble. Mm-hmm. You're both going to be trying to help each other. And then in the end, you're going to achieve your goals that you set together. And I talked about last week, talk about setting goals. I think it was on Friday's show. Talk about setting goals, but the goals are easy. It doesn't matter. It's the things you do to get to the goal. Like, what are you willing to do? Mm-hmm. That's the true definition of, like, whether it's a big goal or not.
Yeah.
And if you're willing to put in the work. And I think having a healthy relationship and a healthy marriage is a big goal. Yeah. And it's not easy. That's like, are you willing to put in the work to have that, to achieve that? Mm-hmm. Have the hard discussions. We talked about that on the show a lot before. And it's like, if you're not willing to sit down and talk about this stuff, and that was kind of my whole basis and point for talking about what we talked about today, because it's not talked about enough in the church. I don't think it's talked about enough in just like circles, just with friends. We have some of the best conversations we can have. We learn the most when you get around people, like-minded people, and yourselves, but with other people that you can get real input from.
Yeah.
And you talk about the uncomfortable things that everyone goes through in their marriage, because everyone goes through the same, like, similar things that's listening to the show that we talk to, that we're friends with. You all go through the same stuff, and it may change a little bit. It may vary on your stage of life, whether you have kids or don't have kids, big business, small business, whatever, operator versus visionary, whatever that is. But when you can come together and say, hey, this is where we're going, this is what we're going to do, that's where I think true freedom comes in, and true growth comes in. So it was cool getting to do that, and just being able to talk through these things, because I think this community is where you find, like, peace is what I found in a lot of relationships. When you're part of them, it's where you find growth in your relationship as well.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
No?
I said yeah.
You're just pondering. Like,
yes.
You had something else to say?
No, I'm not. I'm thinking about what you're saying.
I think that getting around other people, I'm kind of hammering down on what I said 2 minutes ago, but getting around other people are going to help you be better, because they're going to bring points of view that you don't necessarily see, that you aren't necessarily going through.
Yeah. I think there's
and give different
kind of
insight.
a way to do that, though. Like, there's kind of a fine line. You don't let just anybody do that.
No, you have to find your people.
Right.
And that's, I said, and I have said, like, it's something we've tried to do. Find a couple that's older than you. Mm-hmm. Find a couple that's your age or similar age, stage of life. Find a couple that's younger than you. And get around all three of them. Make really good relationships with them, and you can pull from all of those stages of life and say, like, we could learn from somebody who's been married 3 months.
Yeah.
We could go to dinner with them and be like, I learned a lot from that. Like,
Yeah.
you forget things.
Or be reminded. Yeah.
Because that's what we were talking about. Like, I was talking about that on Friday's show, was the business owner that's $1 million does not relate to the business owner that is $50,000 in revenue anymore. Like, they're doing totally different tasks. Like, it's not even on the same ball field. Did that $1 million business owner go through that point? Yes. Could they remember if they racked their brain? Yes. But they're not in it day to day. So that's not what comes to the top of their mind.
Kind of helps bring some perspective sometimes.
Exactly. It gets you out of the fog that you get into every single day, because when you get in your circle and your friends and your life and your this and that, you lose touch with reality in a sense.
Yeah.
And
if you're too like hunkered down in this stage of life or place that you're in, like if those are the only type of people that you're surrounded by, you're not reminded of the things that you went through to get to where you are, which helps give you perspective, and you're not looking at the future far enough to know that, like to be focused on something else that's not just right in front of you. And both are so important.
We're in a point right now where we're really focused on the next 10 years. Like, that's kind of where our brain is, like mine and yours, our relationship. We just had a conversation about that the other night at dinner, and it's like, are we set, ready to go on this path? Because when we are, there's no turning back.
Yeah.
Like, it's if we go, we go, and it depends on, you got to find what works for you. You have to find your situation. Nothing is a one-size-fits-all. I say that like until your ears probably bleed from hearing it. But don't get caught up in that mindset. What we're going to do and we're going to share about and our plans in the next 6 months are like, don't have to be yours. If you want them to be yours, take them and run with them. But they don't have to be. And so just make sure that you are realizing that, implementing that, and going to you and your spouse, like y'all having those in-depth conversations together and not letting outside people influence you too much.
Yeah.
Because I don't want you to think that I'm saying you run your relationship based off other people's relationships. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying just get outside input.
Yeah, learn from them.
And learn from them. And
we'll try to be them.
And we have a counselor therapist in our Sunday school, and she was like, the amount of people that, like, my best clients are the ones that come in just to grow. Not because they're in trouble.
Yeah,
not because
you don't have to wait until you're on the brink of,
falling apart.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to do that. You can go in and get just grow closer together, because that therapist, that counselor, whatever word you want to use for that coach can kind of
give you the tools that you need to help navigate those times when they come, so that, because it's not a matter of if things will happen, it's just when.
Yeah.
Or when you'll reach those points. And it's just, could you be better prepared than you are now to navigate that and have somebody to help you do that? Yes.
And that should be your spouse. If that's like, if you're married, it should be your spouse. There's no question about it. You can't get caught up in, I'll go talk to someone else.
That's why I was kind of referring to like a counselor. So like somebody to help you with those tools.
Yeah.
Or like how to do that with your spouse.
Yes.
Kind of have as an objective person.
But I'm saying, if you don't have that, if you don't go have that done and have that like taught into you and fed into you, then your spouse may not know how to help you with that. And if I get to a point,
I think you learn just as much about yourself as you do your husband or wife in those times.
If I get to a point where I'm going through a hard point in business, but I feel like you don't understand it, and we've never done any type of coaching or counseling or anything like that, then I might go turn to someone who does. And like, if I know someone else that like relates better, then I can just go talk to them about everything. And you could end up being put on the back burner, which could lead down the road to even worse things.
But it's also not to say that your spouse should be the only one that you talk to about things.
No, of course not. You definitely pull from other people. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, but they should be the one that you're having like the in-depth emotional conversations with.
Right.
And you have to have outside input, of course. But I'm saying you don't turn just
well,
because
I think just the little scenario that you just used, like if something's happening in business that you don't feel like I really know about, well, maybe.
Well, yeah, of course. But I'm saying, like, if that turns into something that is going to affect us.
Like you're getting emotional support from someone else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because that's how that stuff happens. That's how affairs happen. That's like you go look at any job, any corporate office anywhere, like when an affair has happened, anything that you've ever seen in a movie, it's all.
Yeah, you look to somebody else other than your spouse, and then it fosters a relationship and
Exactly. And so that's all I'm saying is like watch for that, be careful for that, because there could be no bad intentions, but if you don't know how to have those conversations together, and you don't know how, you've never been taught how to navigate those situations together, then you just won't have it and you won't do it. And so we want everyone to succeed, everyone to grow, everyone to be in a better spot than they were last year in a year from now. And so that's kind of what we're trying to do each and every day here in our marriage and our life. And we're not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but I hope that the stuff we talk about can at least relate and maybe help you just get one a little bit better and come back next week for some more talks.
Yeah.
What's going to be on?
What we got this week?
What do we got this week coming up?
Yeah.
I don't know. What do we have this week? The 4th of
You
July.
sound like you're ready at church. Yeah, the 4th. Just the 4th.
Yeah. It's a big day. It's the biggest day in the country's history.
Everybody was like, what do we have this week? Oh, I don't know. Nothing.
That's kind of sad.
It's the 4th.
It's kind of sad for real.
Oh, yeah.
That we've gotten
it's just
to that.
the 4th. Like,
Yeah.
You're not, the joke's not landing. It's fine.
What's the joke?
People are like, that it's the 4th of July. Like, oh, yeah, no big deal. Haha. Like,
yeah, no, I'm saying it's kind of sad that it's gotten to that point. Like, it doesn't matter. People don't care.
it was like one or two people that like kind of forgot.
Oh.
And we're saying, what do we have this week? And you're like, oh, just the 4th of July.
Oh, people were asking, like, I knew I have something, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought
This is not good. We just need to move on. It's the 4th of July.
Well, no, my point is still valid. It is the 4th of July gets downplayed the same way every other veteran holiday does. It just turns into, oh, let's go to the lake and have fun. Like, people aren't remembering why we even celebrate. Like, the country shouldn't even be. It wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for this day. And so that's what I'm saying in it,
it's
myself
be a great
included.
Day, and it's only a 3-day work week for y'all, which is exciting.
We're going to try. We're going to push. It's going to be like probably 3 12 or 13-hour days to get there.
We can do it.
But I think we can do
handle it.
So you can handle it? Yeah.
If you know my kid and you know the week that we've had, I'm putting in
it's a new week.
the Lord's work.
It's a new
here
week.
Too.
It's a new week. Guys, just wait till you get a toddler. If you don't have a toddler, just wait.
It's so fun.
It is fun. It is fun.
It is like the best, sweetest time of my life.
And the most want to pull your hair out time at the same time.
He hugs me and loves me and gives me kisses, and he's so sweet and like will
I
cuddle
do
with me.
all of that.
Yeah. But he also will look me in the eye after I tell him not to do something and do it.
And stare at you.
Nobody prepares you for that. Oh my gosh.
The not laughing as well.
Oh my gosh. I tell Jeremiah all the time I'm not going to have to be a mom because I think everything is so funny.
That was literally in my notes today. We didn't get to that section. I said it was like one of the things was like, how do you stay a unified front? Yeah, I was like, you don't laugh when they do something, and I was like, that's.
There are times where like
things.
Jack hears it in my voice that I'm about to laugh, and so then he
starts
it's not
laughing.
serious.
Yeah,
and I have to physically turn my body and tell Jeremiah he's gonna have to handle it because it's so funny. It's only gonna get worse because I think they only get funnier.
Yeah, 100%. And Jack is gonna be
He's an entertainer.
He's an entertainer. He is not shy.
Wish us luck.
He is.
Yeah,
all
his little
on him.
Sunday school teacher told me today. It's just a couple other little girls in there that were just doing their own thing, and she came and got him and was like, they were crying, and only matters because Jack will literally turn around, look at me in the face, and say bye bye, and wave at me like to leave.
Yeah, like see ya.
And he was like, the teacher told me. She was like, yeah, he's the boss in here. He pretty much runs the show. And I was like, honestly. And there's a lot of kids in that class.
Oh, there's 20 kids in there.
And she's like, yeah, he's the boss. He runs it in here. Yeah. I was like, okay. I'm sorry. Not surprised.
Oh, we got our work cut out, people. Who knows? Maybe he'll be the next owner of the business. You know, never know. It's going to be nice when we have like teenage hands. I can just make him come to work with me.
Yeah, I think you could probably do a whole show on that. Maybe get some advice from people that have tried that route.
What?
Having really, like, kind of forcing your kids to work for you.
Yeah. That was a joke. I'll never force him to do never force him to work at the business if he doesn't want to.
Yeah. I want to show it to him in a appealing,
that'll definitely be discussions that we have as we grow, for sure.
How to expose them to it in a way that makes them hopefully love it and not resent it.
And that's why you get around people and build relationships in different stages of life than you, so you can have the tools in your tool belt to
do that.
Go through those situations in the future, because I promise you, we've never done it. So, guys, I think that's going to wrap this one up. Actually, no, it's going to wrap this one up. We're about to get a storm, and I'm not getting caught with the board getting cut off again. So, power might flash,
this week.
And that's not happening again. Not happening, I refuse. So, thank you for tuning in. It means the world that we got to do it and come to you each and every week here 3 times a week. We appreciate you tuning in and following along with us. If you want to follow along on our day-to-day, it's over on the Growing Green Landscapes on Instagram. And let me know what you'd like to see over there. Kind of trying to change up the content a little bit. Just trying to get a real vision for where I want to go, where I want to take that. And some fun things hopefully going to be coming down the road. Trying to just, like I said, we're trying to plan out our future. I'm trying to plan out how I want to kind of go about this whole thing moving forward. Really grow the show, bring people in, grow the bigger community here, and just continue to grow it one relationship at a time. So thank you for tuning in. It means the world. Leave us a big 5-star rating or review if you don't mind. Those really help us. But that's going to wrap this one up. Thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to catching up with everybody here on the next one.